If you do go on to enjoy today's video, do me a favour and hit that like button. It does absolutely nothing but boost my ego. If you're interested in IRL stuff, I am doing a video game collection series right now. Please feel free to check that out. And of course, if you need coins, head over to U7Buy. The link for that is in the description. Use the code TVM at checkout to get yourself a discount. What is going on, guys? Stephen here. Welcome back to a brand new video and a brand new series that I will run from now until the end of my FIFA 22 journey, which is essentially building the best past and present Liverpool team that I can. If you're not a fan of Liverpool, it's still going to be enjoyable because I'm not always going to be using the team. I'm obviously going to be doing things like icon swaps if they bring that back out again, and there'll be other campaigns that we can do, and we'll use other teams to do certain objectives to get certain players and to get coins and what have you. I'm not starting on a fresh account. I'm not starting with a certain balance, even though it is bang on 200k. I'm just going to play the game as I would do. I'm not going to do anything special. I'm not going to force myself to go into Weekend League. I'm not going to force myself to do rivals to get rewards. I'm going to just do what I do, and I'm going to show you everything that I do that has even the remote bit of interest. So I decided to do this because I'm kind of half fed up of just doing videos for the sake of doing them. I'll have a little look around, I'll find a player that I kind of want to use, and then I'll just do a video on him. I can't be bothered to do that anymore. People are not really engaging with it, and I'm not really bothered about doing it. So what I'm going to do instead is just show you my day-to-day running of how I do things and how I want to do things. So, for example, the last few days I've been grinding icon swaps, and I did the, what was it, 82 times 25 pack. So I paused here to actually put the clip in. Turns out I am really stupid, didn't record the clip. So unfortunately, you're not going to get to see me open the 82 times 25 pack. I can save you all the excitement though. It was awful. I didn't get a walkout. It was an inform something or other. It just wasn't very good. It was just full of 84s, which is fine. It was fodder, and it'll come in handy for a certain SBC that I may or may not have already started. And unfortunately, I didn't get anything good in that pack, but there we are. I did it anyway. I grinded out 3 of the live sets. So the Bundesliga team, La Liga and Premier League. My Premier League team was so strong, and I enjoyed using it. And the majority of the players were, in fact, Liverpool players. And then I thought, when I struggled with La Liga, and I really struggled with my Bundesliga team until I put Mario Gomez in there, and then Trammell and Gomez were fantastic, but the rest of the team was just garbage. But I really enjoy using the Liverpool players, and then I thought, well, I've got a lot of Liverpool players, and I've got a lot, well, maybe not a lot, but I've got a fair few, and I have a fair few that used to play for the club. So why not do, and I've never done it before, a past and present. So I went out and bought Joe Gomez, who is not a very good right back, but you know, I was kind of going to play him at centre back, and then I realised I had Davis, so I've put Davis in there for now. I need to get a version of Andy Robertson because John Arnorisa isn't in the game. I did the Jones SBC. Liverpool have just signed, although not official, but it is kind of official, Carvalho of Fulham. There's like 5 million or something stupid. Wilson obviously used to play for Liverpool, and he's Welsh, so that's fantastic. And then, of course, Jari Litmanen, probably the greatest ever Liverpool player, at least the sexiest Liverpool player. And then we have Keane in there. It's not the upgraded captain, but still, he is still in there. We've got Joel Matip, arguably one of the best defenders in world football. I'm not even joking. And then Trent, of course, the best non-defensive right-back you will ever see, with Jerzy Dudek in goal, who has played 478 times for me, and I stand by this, and I don't even think it's because I love Jerzy Dudek. I think he is genuinely one of the best goalkeepers in this FIFA. And if you disagree with me, that is fine, but that means you just haven't tried him. He is unbelievable. He stops things that you just would not expect a goalkeeper to stop. There is a Jordan Henderson-shaped hole in my midfield. I'm fully aware of it. Or Steven Gerrard, whichever way you look at it. But unfortunately, coins are a problem. The bench is looking poor as well. We have Kelly, who, let's be honest, is never going to play. We have Coutinho, who is only a loan, as well as Cole. So, yeah, can't really use them unless we go into friendlies. And then we have Xherdan Shaqiri, who I'm pretty sure doesn't even play for Lyon anymore. Barini, Duncan, controversial. And then Elliott, who let's be honest, needs a better card. And then Klopp is the manager. I didn't think I had Klopp. I was going to put Robbie Fowler in there, but turns out I have Klopp, so that's fine. I can't actually play with this team at the moment unless I put Coutinho in there and we go into a friendly, or I play one of those players out of position. I could go buy someone, but I'm not willing to just use all of my coins constantly to buy things, because I need those coins to invest them in things. Speaking of which, that's going to be a big part. I would say a big part. I'm not going to like bore you to death. I'm not going to do a full episode of investing. I say that now. Tomorrow we're just going to be... No, honestly, I'll probably do 1 or 2 episodes here or there where I'll talk about investing and things, maybe on Wednesdays or Thursdays when a new Team of the Week comes out. But that is unfortunately a big part of where I am with FIFA. I tend to, over the weekend, pick up 84, 85 rated informs and then play the odd bit here or there through the week, and then wait until they release casino SBCs, you know, your party bags and things, and informs rise, and I sell in the rise, and that's how I make my coins. So even though I've got 200,000 coins right now, I'm probably closer to 1 million because I have all of these cards, which I'm hoping to sell for close to 20,000 if not more per card. So if you add that up, it comes to a fair amount of coins. Maybe not even 1 million actually. I've been quite far off 1 million thinking about it. I do have a few cards I think I need to sell down here though. Oh, there we go. So I do have another... You were thinking you haven't got 1 million coins there. These cards are also going to be selling for 20k, so there's quite a lot of coins on my transfer list. They will sell for 20,000 at some point. I packed Core Water Set CDM at some point, and I want to sell him because I'm never going to use him again. Like I used him in the Bundesliga icon swaps. Couldn't think of it. For the life of me, couldn't think of it. So I played him in the icon swaps, and he was alright. There was nothing wrong with him. But like I said, I really did struggle with that team. If I go over to Liverpool and I go to special and have a little look around, I know I can pick up a man of the match Minamino. Forgot who he was because I saw him the other day. I know I could pick up a man of the match Minamino. I could pick up Konate actually to improve on Davis. We could pick up Naby Keita, who is only 15,000 coins. I do want to use a vast array, and I need a version of Diogo Jota, but yeah, I do want to use a vast array of players. I don't just want to go for the best ones that I can afford and that's it, shut up shop. I don't mind using Konate, even though he's only 82 rated. Don't mind using an 84 rated Diogo Jota or an 83 rated Naby Keita, because they are Liverpool players and I'll enjoy it anyway. So long as I have a fair few really good cards in there, they can carry me. I've been doing really well in FIFA recently. Like, he's not anything special, but the pace and that agility will be enough for me to actually do something with him. It's a shame he doesn't have 4-star skills, but I'm happy enough to pick him up and to do, you know, a few games with him here or there. And you'll see obviously a few bits of gameplay here or there as well, obviously. Well, quite a lot of gameplay, theoretically, but a lot of it might be market. Actually, but so there's a Roberto Firmino who could actually play centre mid for me, and he's a decent little card, and he's around 30-odd thousand coins. That could be the next pickup. I'm gonna need to pick up a card to actually go into a game with it. I do want to pick up a Diaz. It's a shame he's the same position as Diogo Jota. I don't know if there's a central version of one of those. There might be, not sure. If I can have a little look, actually. Let's just have a little look at all of the versions of Diogo Jota and have a little look. So he's left mid, and the man of the match is the left mid as well. So unfortunately, no, there isn't. I would imagine Liverpool will get a fair few team of the season cards. So we'll definitely look at that. But of course, the other flip side of this coin isn't just current Liverpool players, it's past. And if they sign anyone, which we're not likely to be fair, because we've just signed Carvalho, which is like only the 3rd signing in 2 years. But if we do sign anyone between now and the end of this game, I'm happy to bring them in as well. Like Carvalho, for example, he isn't a Liverpool player yet officially, kind of, but he is at the same time, so I'm happy to put him in there. But the other flip side of that coin is icons. There are icons in this game, as you all know. Some of them used to play for Liverpool. One of them is available right now, and I'm very close to completing him. Now, this is kind of blasphemy, I guess, to even consider Michael Owen for a past and present Liverpool team. He obviously ditched us and went abroad, and then he committed the sin of all sins and went to Manchester United. Not a massive fan of that. However, I'm willing to let bygones be bygones for the rest of this game, and we're going to pick him up. I only need to do the 83 and the 84 rated team, so it's not even that, like, I could probably do, well, I could definitely do that now if I'm going to spend some coins on it, and that's the main reason why I went and did that 82 times 25 pack, because I wanted to get Michael Owen in. But I'm pretty sure that they'll release, if they don't release Steven Gerrard as a captain in this promo, that is criminal. They probably won't, but let's be honest, that is pretty criminal that if they don't do that. Like, he's one of the most known captains in, like, ever. Like, he's up there with Puyol for being a captain, you know, so it doesn't really make an awful lot of sense if they don't include him, but I've not seen it in any leaks, so they probably won't. But I will get that Michael Owen probably tomorrow. I would complete it today, but I'll probably get that for tomorrow's episode, and we'll play some games with him. I do need to go into Rivals. I'm only in, like, Division 4, and it's purely because I just don't play enough. I can't kind of enjoying it, if I'm honest, and the reason I'm enjoying it is because people in Division 4, no disrespect to anyone who's watching who's in Division 4, but I find people who are in Division 4 quite simple to beat, and it's not that much of a challenge, and I feel really good about myself. But then the higher I go, I know it's going to get harder, and I'm going to get battered, and it's going to make friendlies harder, because I'm pretty sure the friendly matchmaking is based on where you are in Rivals. I might be wrong in saying that, but I'm pretty sure that's the way it works. I do want some decent rewards this week, though, so I need another 2 wins just to get the basic. And then, let's be honest, if we do end up hitting the rank 1 rewards, we're probably going to be in... Can I not... Hello? Can I not just look like it? Well, we'll look at these then. So I might be looking at a 50k, or 2 50ks, 2, and then 2 of those as well. Will I do Foot Champs? To be honest, probably not. And I'm not going to get your hopes up and say, yeah, we'll give it a go at some point. I mean, maybe I will at the end, you know, when we have our full team or whatever. But the whole point of this isn't to get the best team possible and then to go play a game. The whole object of this is just to show you what I'm doing day-to-day running between now and the end of the game. Because I'm not going to try and come up with pathetic ideas. I do jump on this game every day. Whether it be just to check 6 PM, and sometimes that might be an episode. Oh, it's 6 PM, it's Team of the Week. Are there any Liverpool players in it? Oh, it's Team of the Season, or this team is out, that team's out. Did this guy used to play for Liverpool kind of thing? Can we get him in a team? Or maybe it's going to be, oh, there's an objective player out that we wouldn't mind going for. Even if the objective players aren't past or present Liverpool players, but they are obtainable, quite simply, to put into other SBC. So, for example, there's an 89 rated card there we can put into Michael Owen, or another icon, or another player that comes out that is a past and present Liverpool player, and we could go pick him up, and it's essentially a free card. We just need to spend a bit of time doing it. Don't mind doing things like that, and that will be part of the whole appeal of this as well. So there we go. That's the outline. I don't think you'll see anything from me other than this series from now until the end of my FIFA 22 journey, FIFA related. Of course, we'll still do the free trading game collection challenge. If you watch that and you've stayed this long in this video, then I salute you. But if you do watch that, I'm going to try and up that to 2 episodes a week going forward. I am now in a little bit more of a position to do that because certain like boot sales and things have started. But I'll talk about that on Wednesday in that video. But for now, if you have enjoyed this, do me a favor and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.